J, baby, all day, baby. And y'all already know what it is, the Dream Hustle Win podcast, honey. Y'all already know what we're here to do. We're here to give you a look at some of the best coming up in the game. Now, quick PSA, you know what I'm saying? Dream Hustle Win University is the #1 music university that gives you real time music, real time advice from real time execs, from everything you could ever want right now. So y'all make sure y'all going ahead and get that 20 minutes in at www.dreamhustlewin.com and get to talking to some people who can help you out a little bit. You feel me? Now we're gonna get back to it. I have my girl Desarae D in the building. How you doing, boo?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm glad we got you in here. Now you have a single out, and I don't want to spoil it for nobody, so I'm gonna go ahead and let you talk about the single and exactly how this single came about.
Okay, so the single that I currently have out is called Late Arrival Remix. This song is actually one of 6 songs from my first instrumental EP that I ever released in 2016 called 20. And I re released it because I was celebrating the 5-year anniversary of my first project. And I thought, what a great way to celebrate the anniversary by re releasing one of these songs and really showing people my evolution as an artist and the evolution of my playing style over the last 5 years. So that's how that single came about.
That's awesome. Now, we want to talk about what you have coming up because I know the COVID put a lot of stop to a lot of people's things. It made them be more transparent. It made them think in different ways in order they could get in contact with their audience. So I want to talk about, you know what I'm saying, what you have coming up and how COVID has actually helped or hindered what you have going on.
Okay, so I have quite a few things coming up in this last 4 or 5 months of the year. I have a new single coming out at the end of this month. It's
Okay.
called Your Energy, and it is featuring a Toronto guitar player. His name is King Chino. He's amazing. Honestly, COVID has been, you know what, very rewarding for me. It's allowed me to create in a way that I've never created before. Given me a lot of time to think about my own life and make some readjustments. I'm somebody who's a grindaholic. I work so much, and COVID taught me to slow down and really take time for myself and really hone into my creative style, my gifts, all of that. But I spent a lot of the pandemic writing. Last year, when the pandemic hit, was my writing year. So 2020, I spent all of 2020 writing. I wrote 100 plus songs. And I released a couple of songs last year, but everything that I worked on and prepared for in 2020, I'm essentially releasing it this year. So since February, I've been dropping a song every single month. So I'm on song number 6, which is coming out this month, and I still have releases coming up. So I'm excited. COVID has
Nice.
COVID's really just given me more time to, really focus on my craft and just create music with intention. I felt like in the past, I kind of just put out songs just because, but I think COVID's kind of changed my thinking and how I release and just releasing in the right timing. And also, everything that I've put out has a personal experience and it kind of shares my story. Even though it doesn't have any words, my music has no words, but it comes from a special place. And however I feel in in my daily life comes out in my music. So everything that I've put out this year has been intentional.
See, I like that because a lot of people took this COVID and did nothing with it. The fact that you were able to, because a lot of us ain't real calm in our spirits a lot of the time. You know what I'm saying? We got too much mumble jumble going on in our brain to even sit down and focus
Yeah.
sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that you really just took that time to just look within and create, I think is awesome. I can't wait to hear what kind of creativity, all of that brought up out of you. We're going to be looking for more from you. Now, as far as your name, now Desiree D. Now it's not spelled how you would spell Desiree. You know what I mean? So is
Yeah.
that your government name? Was that something you came up with? Like, how did your name come about?
Okay, so Desiree is my government name.
Ah, gotcha,
And
gotcha.
the D represents my middle name. My middle name actually starts with a D. So my initials are DDF. So I was like, when I was coming up with my name, I was like, hey, Desiree D. Oh, that makes sense. I mean, it's not really giving away my full government name, but
Right.
it's still unique to me because it's me.
I like that because no matter what you do, it's all you. And
Yeah,
that's what we like, boo.
exactly.
Now, when it comes to your social media sites, are you Googleable? I don't even know if that's a word. Well, we're gonna coin that. Are you Googleable? Is where can they find you? Where can they stream your music? Because we want to make sure that they're there. We want to make sure that they're showing up. They're clicking the thumbs up. They're going ahead and streaming and downloading. So go ahead and leave it on their mind about where they can find you at.
Well, you know what? You can Google me, honestly. At this point,
Okay.
I've done so much to the point where I literally tell people, I'm like, just Google me. But if you won't use Google, because there's people out there that don't use Google, I'm available on all social media platforms for the most part: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, at Desiree D Music. So my name there, and then just add music. It's all lowercase. You can find me on there. I'm the most active on Instagram. So all of my content is posted on there. I'm also pretty active on YouTube. All my full videos are posted on there as well. Facebook, I have my Facebook music page, so I post there too. But I'm
Nice.
really active on Instagram. So that's where the most people will find me. Music wise, I'm every single music platform you can think of. I'm on there.
Nice. Look, y'all not gonna have a problem finding this one here, trust me. Now, when it comes to your brand, I know a lot of people want to brand up and out and branch out with a lot of different things. Some people don't have that opportunity, and some people just don't have the talent. Let's keep it all the way real. Let's keep a cap on what we know we can do and what we can't out here. You know what I'm saying? But where do you see your brand taking off? Where do you see it going, and where do you want to take your brand?
Well, in terms of just myself as a brand, I've evolved a lot. I mean, I've been in this industry for 7 years now. And as you can see, I'm actually wearing one of my
Hey.
t-shirts here. This is
Okay.
a
Oh,
real,
I like that.
yeah. So basically, it's the two Ds. So you have Desiree D, and then this part here is the piano, and then
Yes.
here is actually an outline of my face.
Okay, I like
Yeah.
that. I
Yeah.
like that a lot.
This logo was created during the pandemic, actually. So
Nice.
I had
Look at you working.
a friend of mine who is a graphic designer, and she was having a branding package special, and I'd been wanting to rebrand because I had an older logo that I wasn't really feeling anymore, and my manager was like, "It's time to change it." I was like, "Okay." So I hit her up and I said, "Listen, this is my idea. I'm rebranding," and she came up with this. We went through so many different ideas, and then this was the end result. So I released these shirts earlier this year. I released a summer collection. So right now, people have to like contact me to place an order. I'm working on the website and just working on
Nice.
all the moving pieces. So that's that part of the brand. Just myself as an artist, I've evolved so much and I'm going to continue to evolve. And I just have to move with the evolution. Um, but honestly, I see myself just continuing to do so much more. I'm an artist. A lot of people don't know that I teach as well. So that's like the other section of my brand as well. I'm a music teacher, I'm a piano teacher. So I provide piano lessons for people as well. Too. I don't really advertise it much, but I do advertise it now, especially my Instagram got hacked last month. So I
Okay.
had to restart, and it really allowed me to focus on things that I know are sellers and people are really interested in. I have a cover
Yeah.
series that I do that I've been doing since 2017, so I'm very consistent on there. And then I do like little things like reharmonizations. I do covers. I do um, this thing called 30-second collabs. So I've really taken advantage of Instagram Reels, and I said, let's create
Okay.
a series. So I called it 30-second collabs. So I collab with different
Nice.
artists, and in 30 seconds, we just choose a song, we collab. People have been loving that. I started that this year. So, yeah, I've just been finding ways to utilize Instagram, Instagram Reels, the IGTV. I mean, I'm not really a fan of IGTV. I prefer the Reels because it's quick, it's easy, and, it doesn't take a lot to do.
Yeah.
It's literally just like, you know what, I have it. I have a graphic that I made for it as well too. I've also just been able to network with a lot of people and say like, you know what, listen, I'll discover people on Instagram. I've discovered so many people just during this last month alone, and I've done so many 30-second collabs. It's been crazy. So really, I'm just branding myself as a content creator, as an artist, and as a teacher. That's basically me. Before it was just I was just, focusing more on the artist portion and then just putting out a lot of content, but I've had to like kind of cut down my content and really just zero in on
Yeah.
what's been working and then kind
Yeah.
of do everything else that hasn't been working. So with that, I've really been utilizing those reels. So whether it's for my music releases, for my Cover Tuesday series, for my collab series, I've really been using the reels. So yeah.
Okay. Well, since you are the Miss Content Creator, is there a YouTube that you want them to visit? Or is it
Yeah, so
just the IG that you want them to focus on right now?
you know what? I'm on YouTube as well. So if you just type in Desarae D, just like that, you'll find me on there. And all of my content is on there from I think 2018. I still have stuff on there, but people can see the amount of just creative ideas I've had and the amount of
Okay.
different content ideas I've gone through in the last like 4 years. It's been crazy. My brain moves at a mile a minute, and I'm always coming up with like all these ideas. What COVID really taught me to just zero in on what's working, right? And
See,
just
I'm still working on that.
don't do so much because I have a tendency to do the most at times. So I've had
Yeah.
to really like, okay, you can't put out all this content. This is too much. Focus on whatever you need to focus on. But I'm grateful for the Instagram Reels, honestly, because they're 30 seconds and I don't have to spend so much time trying to
Yes.
post a 2, 3, 4 minute cover, and I can just post a
Yes.
section and people are loving it. So
Awesome. Well, we're gonna take a look. We're gonna keep looking out for you. We're looking out for all the music. I will definitely be following you. That way, I can take a look and see what we got going on up here. You know what I'm
nice.
saying? And we're gonna leave it one more time on their mind. Let them know where they can find you before we get up out of here.
All right. So you can Google me at Desiree D, or you can follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram at Desiree D Music. And you can find my music on all major streaming platforms. And don't forget to check out my official music video for my latest single, Late Arrival Remix, on YouTube at Desiree D Music.
Most definitely, most definitely. You guys already know what it is. Check out my girl Desiree D. Check out everything she has going on and follow her on that IG, honey. You won't be disappointed. We're gonna have to say deuces for now. We'll catch all y'all on the flip side, all right? One time.